G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm going to fix a suspension squeak in my Hillman. I'll show you what I mean. So the squeak is probably coming from the bushes and the leaf springs at the rear, but it's hard to say, so I need to lubricate these. So what we're going to do is we'll get the car jacked up at the front. We'll start off with the front bushes and we'll go from there. Right, so the trick to lubricating these rubber bushes is to use silicone spray, not oil or oil-based lubricant. From what I've researched, if you use oil, it can degrade the rubber bushes even further, and these are pretty old and I don't want to degrade them any more than what I have to. We will replace them at some point, but right now we just want to deal with the squeaking suspension. So we're going to use silicone spray. Okay, so we'll just give that a quick. Okay, so that should just seep in there further into the bush. Right. And we'll do the other side. And I'll quickly do the top. And do the other side there. That should all just seep in. While we're here, we might as well give this caliper and disc a quick clean, some brake clean. Right, little trick, if you can take your wheel off, undo the wheel nuts while the tyre's on the ground, and then just loosen them and jack it up, and then just take them off. So it's a heck of a lot easier. Stops the wheel from spinning around. Ideally you should have jack stands underneath the car when doing this. I haven't got a trolley jack at the moment, so I can't fit jack stands underneath, so don't do what I'm doing. Make sure you will always put jack stands under the car. Push there on the left hand side. That silicone should just seep in. Get the other side. Let's give this a clean as well, this disc and caliper. going back through the manual that came with this car, or the workshop manual, the guy that owned it, I think from the 70s through to the 80s and 90s, he replaced the front brake shoes in 1992. You probably think, oh gee, they're time to be renewed, aren't they? But actually, there's plenty of meat still on them. So why change them? Right, let's do the rear bushes, and I'll show you how to grease the leaf springs. So what we're going to do is we're going to use silicone spray on the front rubber bushes. The rear bushes on the leaf springs have already been replaced with Nolithane, so they should be fine, but we can always give them a quick hit with some silicone. And I'm going to show you how to quickly grease the leaf springs. This is what I've researched anyway, so I'll just, yeah, we might as well do it just to make sure that that isn't the problem. If you're enjoying this video, please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons. They really help out the channel. Okay, let's get on with it. So these are the bushes here. Okay, so we're just going to hit that with some silicone, and it should just seep in. Okay, and we'll just hit these bushes at the back. They're the Nolithane ones, but we'll just do it anyway. I think Nolithane bushes are self-lubricating. Let me know what you think. Pop it down in the comments if you think they are or not. Alright. Like these leaf springs, what we're going to do is we're just going to put a bit of silicone grease. Just smear it over the springs. Apparently you've got to let the leaf springs hang, so don't jack the car up by the diff, and it opens up the gaps between the springs. And once you just smear it in there, you don't have to force it in, it'll just make its way in as you drive the car. Might be easy to use your thumb, just rub it in there. It'll make its way in. If you know of a different way of doing this, let me know, put it in the comments. So there's the rear bush there. Just to give that a quick spray up. What I forgot to mention on the other side of the vehicle when I was doing the rears is that where the the axle casing sits on top of the leaf springs. There's actually there's a couple of rubber bushes in between the clamps, so we'll give them a quick spray as well. Okay, so that's the bushes and leaf springs lubricated. We'll get the wheel back on and we'll take it for a test drive. We'll see if that squeak's gone. I think it definitely has helped. I think it's resolved it. Alright, we've taken it around for a test drive, and all in all the suspension noise has settled down a lot. There is the odd noise when it goes over a bump, but it has improved. You're probably never going to get rid of all the noise in this aged vehicle. I mean, the suspension is 56 years old, and for the most part has all the original bushes except the rear bushes. So all in all, I'm pretty happy with that. Okay guys, thanks very much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.